This video will cover how to begin the Connect practice set assignment. Now that you've completed the manual practice set, hopefully you reviewed your grade as well as the instructor comments through the gradebook in Canvas. Now you're ready to begin the Connect practice set. Just go to your home and then scroll down until you see your practice set modules. Then select Connect practice set. Now keep in mind this isn't due until December 7th. It will take some time to do, so I would not wait until the 6th or the 5th to begin. So you have at least a month to work on this assignment. So click on Connect Practice Set. It should launch it in the McGraw-Hill Connect portal. You will have one attempt, so you want to make sure that you are sure when you're ready to submit. And again, it's due on December 7th. Start the assignment, and the practice set will cover what you have been learning all semester long. So we will first start off with the accounting cycle and journalizing. So here is our account balances. It says Santana Ray created Business Solutions on October 1st. 2015. The company has been successful and its list of customers has grown. To accommodate the growth, the accounting system is modified to set up separate accounts for each customer. The following chart of accounts include the account number used for each account and any balances as of December 31st, 2015. Santana Ray decided to add a fourth digit with a decimal point to the 106 account that has been used for the single accounts receivable. So accounts receivable would be the control account, and this change allows the company to continue using the existing chart of account system. So you'll notice here the individual customer names would be the subsidiary accounts that would agree to the control account. So we have an account for each customer, and you'll see the balances. And then the next thing it says, in response to the request from customers, Santana Ray will begin selling computer software. So not only do they offer a service, but they also sell a product, the software. The company will extend credit terms of 110 and 30 FOB shipping point. If you forgot what terms mean, you can go back to chapter 4 and it will explain that in your reading. To all customers who purchase this merchandise. However, no cash discount is available on consulting fees, so their services. Additional accounts, account 119, 413, 414, 415, and 502 are added to its general ledger to accommodate the company's new merchandising activities. Also, Business Solutions does not use reversing entries. We didn't cover reversing entries in this course. We only covered general journal entries, adjusting journal entries, and closing entries. And therefore, all revenue and expense accounts have zero beginning balances as of January 1, 2016, because they were closed out at the end of 2015. Its transactions for January through March is as follows. So this is where it's going to take the bulk of the time. You're going to have to journalize all of these entries for January, February, and March. And then they go on to tell you the following additional facts are available for preparing adjustments on March 31st. So they're preparing adjusting journal entries at the end of the first quarter, which includes January, February, and all of March. So that's 3 months that will be in the first adjustment period prior to financial statement preparation. They give some additional information, letters A through G. Now the first part is to journalize. Number 1, prepare journal entries to record each January through March entry or transaction. So it has the information up here. So it's January 4th. This information is actually included, so to make it a little bit easier for you when you're recording your entries. So we'll do the first one. Together, the company paid cash to Lynn Addy for 5 days' work at the rate of $195 per day. 4 of the 5 days relate to wages payable that were accrued in the prior year. So, what are we going to do? We will analyze it, and because 4 of the 5 days relate to wages payable, that means an adjustment was prepared previously in 2015. An accrual adjustment was set up in the form of wages expense and then a credit to wages payable. So now we're going to pay that off. So I'm going to look for the wages payable account. And it should come up, and I can just select it. And I'm also going to debit the wages expense for the 1 day. And then I will credit the cash because I'm paying cash. All right. Now the credit, I know it's going to be the $195 times the 5 days. So with my calculator, I'm going to do 5 times 195. That's a total of $975. So I'm going to do 975 as my credit. And 4 of the 5 days relates to wages payable. So my payable will be 4 times 195. That'll give me 780. And remember, every journal entry has to balance. So 1 day times the 195, that will be 195. Or I could take the 975, subtract the 780, and I should be able to back into the 195. So that's all you need to do. And then you want to record the entry, and you're ready for number 2. Let's try one more together. Santana Ray invested an additional $24,800 cash in the company in exchange for more common stock. So our assets are increasing as well as our paid-in capital for our equity. So it's going to increase the asset account cash by $24,800. So we'll debit cash, and we will credit the common stock account 307, and that amount will be $24,800. And we're going to record that entry. Okay, let's try one more. So our next one is the company purchased 6,900 of merchandise from Kansas Corp with terms 110 and 30 FOB shipping point, invoice date January 7th. So here we're making a purchase. We know it's on account because they're giving us terms. And again, these are not our terms, but this is our vendor's terms. So what we're doing is we're going to look at what we purchased. And because it's merchandise, that would be considered merchandise inventory on our books. So we'll debit merchandise inventory for the full amount of 6100. And again, this is on account. So we'll credit the accounts payable for the full amount because we don't know if we're going to take accounts payable. That's count 201. And then that will be 6100. And record the entry. And we are done with recording our third entry. So you're going to continue to do this for all of your entries.